As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard, always. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North. Showtime, Shawn Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Venues like this, it can make or break fighters, where you can hear everybody, you can hear opponents, fans, everybody jeering, booing, or even cheering.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Jab does not score. That uppercut just missed. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. That doesn't score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They're both trying for a knockout. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fight. He's boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
It's all offense, all the time. Pretty close fight here in this round. Big hooks upstairs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Needs to put some combination. Stumbling around in potholes.
His legs have gone. He's got to get her hands up. It's the...
Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
Talk about Leonard in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the respect.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a...
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for.
Oh, I heard that.
This fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That is a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's
stumbling around on Bambi legs.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Defense is not an option for these two. Touching him up again. Nice counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Bombs away.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice stop, but that won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice stop, but that won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Oh my goodness, so that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And that hook misses. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Well done with that counter shot. They both want the knockout. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Nice counter. Can't find a home for that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
There's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Fantastic punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. At this There's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Punch, counter punch. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Both men step back for just a moment.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that jab. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. There's a counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Leonard in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. It's all coming to an end.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And it appears they weathered the... Whoa, and you saw the balance go. At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Nice counter shot. Talk about Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked. They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And shoot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe-to-toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So much for defensive abilities.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. That bell could not have come. There's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them.
The referee really thinking about stopping it.
He's dazed.
Halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Let's see how the game plan. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He threw the hook, didn't land. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. The game plan does not seem... They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up.
Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Lucky that hook didn't score. A very competitive round here so far. Back and forth they go.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
A split decision? How one-sided does it have to be? A split decision? Who's doing this job? God, tell me, come on, talk to me, man. That is not a split decision. Ridiculous.